today I'm going to show you how to grow Crocosmias. Crocosmias are great, they're just so easy to grow. All you need to do is pop the bulbs in the ground in the spring, and they'll flower that summer, and then every year after that as well. They've got lovely grass-like foliage, and you can get a range of different varieties. Some are quite tall, like Crocosmia 𝗱𝗲𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀, and some are shorter, which are better for pots or towards the front of a border. I'm growing Crocosmia 𝗱𝗱𝗀𝗀𝗀 because this is quite a big space to fill, and it's perfect for a sunny border where you've got a sort of big area, because it does get quite tall, up to 1.2 metres. It's got grassy foliage and lovely arching stems with delicate little red flowers on. And one of the nice things about them is that they flower in late summer, which means you get this lovely injection of colour into the garden just as everything else is starting to look a bit tired. So it just extends the season that little bit more. They're really, really great. And they're very easy to grow, so you can plant them straight outside in the spring. They're fully hardy. There's no need to protect these from frost. You do want to plant them in a nice group, so they grow in a sort of a big clump, and then you can really appreciate the colour then. And this is what they look like when they arrive. They are funny little corms that look like nuggets, really. They're brown and a bit papery, with a little pointy end there, and some roots popping out the bottom. So when you plant them, you need to put them with the pointed end facing upwards and the root facing downwards. They don't need to be planted awfully deep. I'd say about 10 centimetres. Crocosmia 𝗱𝗱𝗀𝗀𝗀, maybe, because it's tall, maybe plant it slightly deeper than a shorter flowering variety. I'd say that's about fine. And if you want to dig a larger hole and plant a few in the same hole, that's fine, because they do naturalise and become quite close anyway. So I'm just going to put 3 in that hole and cover it over. So that's 3 done already. I'll plant some more, another little group here. There we go, make quite a slightly wider hole this time. And I'll put, the soil keeps crumbling back into the hole. I'll put just 2 in that one actually, because really they should be spaced at about 10-15 centimetres apart when first planted. They do, as I said, they naturalise, so that means every year they grow back, but each time the clump is slightly larger. And eventually, after a few years, you might need to dig a few up to stop them from spreading too far and overcrowding your border. But they're very easy to dig up as well. They're not very deep rooted. You just stick a spade in and dig up a little clump, and you can also just move that somewhere else as well and have some plants for free. So there's another hole. Let's put another 2 in there, and that's okay for now. I may plant another group further along the border, but that will be a great. That was 4, 5, 6, 7 bulbs to start with. That's fine for a group, I think. So that's all you really need to do to plant them. I'll just give them a good water. They'll need 2, maybe 2 cans of water, just to make sure the water goes right the way down to the corms that you've planted. They need to sit in some wet soil for a little while just to activate. So I'll water that some more later. Keep watering them in their first season every so often, just so they don't, just to make sure they establish nicely. But once they're established, they'll require very little work at all. Crocosmia 𝗱𝗱𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀, can get quite tall, so if it starts to look like it's going to flop, you can add a growing support. But they're very low maintenance and very easy. So there really isn't much else really to do apart from wait for a gorgeous display later on this summer. I hope you found this video useful. Thank you for watching.